I'm speed faster than a satellite. Hello! Hello, Toki. Oh, you're first. Even, even when I'm 30 minutes late. Hello. Hello, how are you? Got from class, so it's perfect. Perfect! I've been trying to stream it around the same time and days each. Just to be more consistent. Oh. I pressed the wrong one. Back up a bit. Missed the last one. What did I do last time? I think last time was just a bunch of DBD. So, I mean, if you like DBD, I guess that's not great, but it's okay. I'm gonna play it again. I've been playing it a lot more recently. Hello, Justin. Welcome. Justin was there. You remember for the DBD stream. I was somewhere doing something. Of that, I'm sure. You're always doing something. You're like the number one doer of things. Something, I don't know. You know what I mean? I fell asleep at it was like I think it was like 6:30. Yeah, around like 6:30. So I slept for like 3 hours. I woke up at like 9:20. It was like extremely nauseous. I was like, oh my god. This is true. I'm always out and about, never home. AM, PM. Oh, PM. No, that would be insane. If I napped from, if I napped from 6:30 a.m. to 9:20 p.m. That's more like a coma at that point, right? But it goes, it just like shoots past just like a regular sleep cycle. I was like in a coma. No, it wasn't that long. It was like AM for both, which is still 3 hours, which is a lot. Whenever I take those longer naps, I usually either wake up incredibly like drenched in sweat, or B, like incredibly nauseous and disoriented. So that's awesome. I mean, I feel kind of rested though. I miss Keppy streams because I work mornings, and so I'm always asleep when you're streaming. That's fair. I'm actually gonna probably end up having to stream later in the day too, or later in the night. In like a couple of weeks, so bummer. I don't know. Stream until I wake up for work. Until what, like 4? What is that? Like 3 a.m. Stream until 3 a.m. I mean, I kind of do it, really. I don't stream until 3 a.m., but I usually go until like 2. We stream and I get to. Oh my god, all you people are so morning coded. That's crazy. Not just morning, like early morning. 3 a.m. mostly. Oh yeah, Jesus. I could never. I mean, maybe I could, but I have to like revamp my entire way of life, I think. I'm not morning coded. I'm money coded, and that's the hours they give me. That's fair. I've always been like a night owl. I think just because all my hobbies you can do without like being disturbed at night. That's easiest, I think. You'll get that bag. Yeah, both of you are just you cater to your employer. You're like, I need that money. So even if it's at 4:30 in the morning. I love nights. Yeah, like I said, if I had to work morning, I'd have to just shift like everything about my day, because that would be like my sleep schedule would be like completely flipped on its head. Uh, Today I was tired. Today, I mean, yesterday I was at work late, and then I worked sorta early this morning. I didn't end up falling asleep yesterday until like probably 4, and then like I just woke up at like 7, so I only slept for 3 hours, and I couldn't fall back asleep until um like 9, and I only slept 1 more hour, so I only slept like 4 disjointed hours. So I was super tired today. I needed that nap. Like, if I win the $1 billion Powerball, I'd never be awake at 7 a.m. again. Well, yeah. If I didn't have to work, I'd probably just sleep in. Oh, that'd be so nice. Can you imagine? I'd need something else to do, though, because, like, if I had nothing going on during the day to occupy my time, like, not even, like, some kind of class or something, I think I'd start to go insane. I dropped a class to work more hours. Are you serious? No. You have to focus on school. Were you already gonna drop that class anyway? I learned every language. That could be fun. That's a lot of self-discipline, but work just for fun. Crazy. Like 1 shift a week. Fluffy, what do you want, chicken now? Hmm? Let me go ahead and boot up Ace Attorney. Because it was the only class ever Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'd rather work than go to it. That's kind of funny. You said, no, I'd rather do work. Worky work. Bye, class. I mean, we're pretty early into the semester, right? So Tuesday and Thursday. Oh, so now do you have like Monday, Wednesday, Friday off? Thursday I'm on campus from 1 to 9. Ugh, that's like a full-time job in its own. That's crazy. Off Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's great. I can work and then actually do my homework. Oh my gosh. The sacred work-life balance. Sort of. Thursdays I'm only there 1 to 5:30. Wait. I thought you were there 1 to 9. What's work-life balance? Blowing up, exploding. Not real. Like overtime. Tuesday, my bad. That's what I figured. But hey, hey, I'm listening. That's how you can tell I'm listening. I'm listening and I'm paying attention. Thursday 1 to 9. Tuesday 1 to 5:30. That's not bad. Actually, like if it's only once a week that you're there like late, great. Work-life balance is not thinking about work while you're not there. Every listener, okay, he's an active listener. I'm the most activist listener, and I have a really good memory on top of that. So, I'm kind of the best person ever for telling things. Wow, this game is running at 1,000 FPS right now on like the loading screen. What Steam is telling me. Are we liar? What? I mean liar. Everything I said is true. My homework is silly though, because it's like watch this movie or short and analyze it, or read this movie without script, without watching the film, explain how you direct it. That is pretty fun though. It's fun homework. It's not like my homework I had to do when I was in college. I had to do like physics and organic chemistry. It sucked. I wish I had to watch movies and write down what I thought about it. What the hell? It's fun, but shockingly takes like 2 hours depending on what I have to read watch. Yeah, I guess I could see how that could kind of add up. Take a while. But not movies is entertaining, sadly. Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, that makes more sense. On paper, that sounds like the most fun, easiest thing ever, but in practice, maybe not so much. Have a liar be our lawyer? We don't lie. We just do a little bit of bluffing. A little bit of shifting the truth, you know? I can't be a liar. There's evidence that I'm amazing at listening and remembering. Except last time. Last time I played this game, I kind of forgot like a key detail. What's happening? I voice act every character. Just kind of playing on its own. Oh my god, it's the beanie guy. Except, yeah, okay, I thought this guy had a bowl cut because his picture was in black and white when he showed up. But it's actually a beanie. The Phoenix? Oh no, that's the okay, I know what's going on. Distinct coherent voices. I'll have Fluffy do some voice acting. He's on my lap right now. He's gonna voice all the cats, right? Hmm? Hmm. The defendant. Guilty. Fluffy said hi. Fluffy? He said hi. Hmm? Yeah? Kind of looking at my face. An tired face of his. Hmm? Do you even know what I'm saying? No? A baby. No, he's just a baby. He didn't understand. He's like standing upright in my lap. I don't know if he's gonna lay down or leave. Oh, he's leaving. Okay, bye. Ah, start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. Oh, you know what? I was watching a movie with some people and I forgot to adjust the volume. Okay, there. Like, why is it so loud? Oh, he said peace. Yeah, yeah, if he's gonna sit on my lap, it has to be on his own terms. Like, he has to, like, get on my lap on his own, adjust and find a spot on his own, and then lay down. If I like, pet him, or, like, scratch his ears, or do anything while he's doing that, he will literally just get up and leave, and maybe come back later. It's sassy. It has to be completely his choice. I think there's only been one time in my life where I picked up Fluffy and put him like on my lap or next to me on a bed, and he actually just like laid down on his own. But it does, Maya. So, I've decided that our resolution should be Savari, take on the world. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya. But I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. Mistletoe cake. Never. You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, Belle. Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective. Likewise. Now listen up, right? I wanna... Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal, you've got some explaining to... Have you got a holiday present for me, detective? Oh, what? Well, Here, have this. It's really nothing much, but... Yay, thanks! Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you? No. I mean, yes. I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose? Guess I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. Well, let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. John Pork. Your brother's cat is so friendly. Well, if he's friendly, he just needs... everything needs to be his own decision. Like... I think he's more, like, skittish. Like, especially with, like, new people. Like, he'll come to you if you're a new person, but obviously if you go to like, pick him up and have him by your side, he'll just walk up and get away. I actually have no idea where he went. He's not even behind me. What is it? A magazine? Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childish amateur a performance yesterday. Heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you. Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. What's that issue from anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month. Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. Hello, Foopy, welcome. How are you? What do you think this is all about, Nick? Wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. No way. You don't mean... a phony Nick? Simply Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one, too. So? What are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in the case. My fault? How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of. Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves? But I didn't do anything wrong. At least not that I can remember. Better make this right, pal. Now. That means taking the case back to court. Got it? Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. Not gonna be easy to get it overturned. I'm gonna bet so soothe me with your sleep with your brilliant voice acting. Okay, well, brilliant is a stretch, but I like to give the characters a little bit of a difference. That New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Stop by if you need something, okay, pal? I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. Klein entrusted a case to me based on my reputation. I guess I am kind of responsible. Why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of guy would do that? So, what's our first move? I guess we go down to the detention center and talk. Wait a sec, Nick. This person's behind bars because of you. Whoever it is isn't going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? Hey, let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me, it was a fake me that did this. What if he looks exactly like you? You're phony. Zin-yup, I mean. Hope not. Ugh. What kind of name for an evil double is Zin-yup anyway? Oh, it's Phoenix backwards and split in two. That sounds like a joke that I would make. Zin-yup, my evil twin. Ah, Nick, I've got it! I'm gonna ask whether I've got a twin brother. The answer is no. Spoil sport. You know, this gumshoe was acting weirder than usual, or was it just me? What do you mean? I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy who's just found out he's going to be a dad or something. Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange. Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick. Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya. He wasn't nervous because of you. Maybe it's because of our new guilty client? This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me. How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Yes, I am. I am totally and utterly let down. Is this Maggie Bird? Ah, are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie, remember? Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird? Ah! Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop too. What are you doing in here? Can I get you a quick... Oh sure, very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes? Better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh. I see. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. We remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Right is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. Sad music. So, how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. God. I did not say fucking Siri. What? I need to disable that. I think I had it disabled, but then I re-enabled it because I liked saying like, hey, blank name. Set a timer, but it'll just randomly go off. I don't think I said anything even close to Yuri. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. You got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way. This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. It happened at Très Bien. Très Bien? Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. Then... one of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You calling the guy the victim? The guy who was killed? Not at all. I've never seen the guy before. Oh. So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. The other man, the killer. You saw him, right? Of course. A good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. Fluffy's back. Hello, Fluffy. Hello, Fluffy. Come. So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright. The answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Let's see if I can get a description of the guy. So if you saw the murder, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Even Mr. Armstrong, the customer. Everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know. Nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job. Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy? No, sir. That's what everyone said. But I don't see how they could have missed him. I was the one who took the coffee to the two men. Oh? And what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. Okay, I don't know about that one. There's a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for the debut, I guess. So it was a band CD. Maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was MC Screwdriver. It's serious, Maya. You buy the CD of a group named that. What's the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No. MC... What about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man. Well built like the victim, really. He looks so sad. It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick? It's like Gumshoe isn't around. God, it's so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work. Oh, he's out there somewhere. I bet he's on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case. That means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh? Did that? There's nothing more to talk about. For being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. That's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute. It's the blue badger. It was my idea. I made it. And now it's the national symbol of the police force. So what's with the pink one? It's new, right? She's not an it, Nick. She's a she, right, Chief? Yep, meet the pink badger. So one's called blue and the other's called pink. But they're both called badger. You got it. They're married. Sir and Miss Badger seem to be cuffed together, Chief. You got it. That's marriage for you. Whoa. A mascot that's deeper than the deepest of deep oceans. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Hey, Maggie. Was my evil double I am here to... No, I don't remember a phone to you, Maya. Oh. Would have been so cool. Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said. Okay, I get the picture. But you've met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little? Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady, and your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and so this guy was nothing like me then. But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. That's all it takes for someone to imitate me? How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. It seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright? Think we'll win next time? Sir? My life has been a full course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive, because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. One day, I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Zin Eop is really gonna pay for this. But what are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name, yet an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. We'll find him, don't you worry. We'll get Zin Eop for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Trey Bien is then. Right. Alright, the restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. Alright, Nick, let's go check out this restaurant and its food. Very pink. Wow, look at this place. Look, oh, I smell. What's with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? Again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to seat us. Maybe there's just no one here? You silly Maya. This is a restaurant and it's open for business. Hello, anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want. Yeah, I suppose we can. It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. You try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. Something stuffed in behind the rack. It looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on the front of the pages. Ah ha ha ha. MC Bomber. 100,000. 500,000. MC Bomber and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000, maybe? Where MC Bomber is supposed to be. It's paper. It's from December 3rd. Paper's from the day of the poisoning. What? Paper from the day of the murder. It's got to be a clue. Let's see if I can find out some more about this paper. The restaurant's front entrance. The sign hanging on the door written in French. Probably says open or closed. Be one or the other, but I don't know which since I don't know Jacques about French. Jacques. Got little trinkets tucked away in here. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. Let's see. A bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and look! Fine bone china cups. Never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya. This is common knowledge. Me Joe Schmo knows this much. Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Blood. This table's set nicely. Just needs a customer. What do you think this flower is, Nick? Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip. It's not a sunflower, I don't think. Duh, even I could have told you that. Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dag nabbit, I'm a lawyer and not a botanist. The dag nabbit. Actually, wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really? Cool. I love snow. Let me see. Huh? Oh, wait. It's not even snowing. Gotcha. I was only kidding, Maya. Nick. There are lies that are okay to tell and lies that definitely aren't. It was telling an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. Must be the table where the murder occurred. Guess so, with all this police tape around it. That stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya? Hey, lick it. I'm not a cat, you know. Why can I picture you doing just that? This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your right or left. That's everything here. This. Oh, a sports paper. Let's see. Gutzon Braun managed to defend his heavyweight title. Sorry, Maggie. That paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gutzon got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh no. On this paper in the magazine rack at Trebien. Really? Strange. Trebien doesn't get any newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. And maybe one of the customers left it behind? Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here. Aha! That's it, sir! MC Bomber. That was the name that was written on the CD. Just as I thought. I guess it was an MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So, that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? You gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. The Master of Korean, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme. Okay, Maya. So, if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right. So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? Better step into the investigation, don't you, Nick? Ooh la la, bonjour, welcome to La Trebienne. Oh, hello? What happened to Maya? It's frozen stiff. God. Bienvenue, welcome to my petite restaurant. Huh? E Avenue? Oh no, my petit tulip. Huh? Me? Look at his face. Like a kitten rejected by its own mother. You're fatigued, no? Alors, you need this? An aromatic bath oil melange of La Neroli and La Rose. My personal recommendation. You think I need what? Oui. Just add a couple of drops of this mixture to la bath water and voila. It will soothe your body and your mind. Simply fantastique. Really? And for la monsieur. Who? Me? Look at that face. Like la puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot. And maybe a hint of Oui, oui. I will add la peppermint and la clary sage for a fragrance exceptional. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. What, my beauty? Hello, if you will be seated, I will bring you a special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. Oh, bien sûr. I know this already, monsieur. You're La Phoenix, right, no? Yes? You know me? My, oui, oui. I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. Guess he was cross-examined by a mysterious Zin Yup. It's like everyone to do with this case already knows who I am already. Wonder what sort of impression Zin Yup's been leaving on people, don't you? Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchanté. Awesome. I think he's like secretly not French at all. He's putting law in front of anything. So what does très bien mean? I know très, that means 3, right? No, no, no. Très bien is Francois. English, you would say very good. Oh, very good. Oui, exactement. La atmosphere is très bien, and la cuisine is très bien. The food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la haute cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. Since I have lost Maggie, I do not have enough hands. You're running this place on your own now. Oui, for le moment. No one has answered my advertisement. Oh, pour moi. Don't eye on me while you say that. I'm the chef. I am the manager. I'm also a trained aromatherapist. A roaming what? A practitioner de aromatherapy. The art of soothing la soul with the delicate floral aromas. Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. So, could you tell me what you know about the incident? Bien. Makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened. I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 in the afternoon. A man who was in here for a coffee suddenly became ill. Because of the poisonous coffee. That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair. He was dead? Mon Dieu, oui, he was dead. Maggie had passed out as also. And this man who died, he was alone? Oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but... I see. The police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked. But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing. Old man? What old man? So who's this old man that you mentioned? At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it? My, oui. As usual, he came alone that day. At the time of the murder, he was here. He saw it too. Hey, hi, hello, Sparky, welcome. Yeah, this is the case. I can already tell what was happening. With the doppelganger as soon as like his silhouette showed up. Like, oh my god, it's that guy. Armstrong eyes are so scary in HD. They're very sparkly. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else in the victim's table. But Maggie swears there were 2 people. Aye, mademoiselle, la lawyer, he could not prove this, no? About the lawyer. That was me, I suppose. Mais bien sûr. Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Huh, I was the one making stuff up. That's everything here. We found the sports paper in the magazine rack here. One of my customers must have left it behind. Do you have any idea which customer it was? It's the only ideas I have, mademoiselle. I say for my kitchen. Oh. I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how do you say, lacking, perhaps? Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. You were very cool, though. Oh, oui, oui. It's so handsome. Wow, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been. Every time you opened your mouth, the old courthouse stirred. Oh man, that's something I don't want to imagine. He's got big biceps though. But that bicep though. Uh-oh, I'm out of things to show. Let's see if oh? No? What? They have people like in prison? Rudy impersonating Phoenix is so funny. Well, I got like a, I got a taste of it when Maggie was describing his accent. Originally he was supposed to look more like an evil Phoenix, but I thought it was funny if he didn't really look like him. What does Maya call him? Zinyap. Oh, so you met the owner, Mr. Armstrong. He's, oh, how can I put this? Pretty unique, huh? He has a really intense aura, as a chef and as a person. Yeah, he has a pretty intense aroma, too. Armstrong is only 28? Is that what it said? Oh no, he's 39. No, yeah, he's 39. I think someone else is 19, 32, 23, 30. Oh, he's 39. He doesn't look that like, I mean, I guess he could be 28, but no, he's not. Facial hair ages him. So did Mr. Armstrong really not see the killer? Apparently not. Well, he's in the kitchen all the time, so I guess it's possible that he didn't. Maggie was a policewoman once. Ne sais pas? Yes, but she had to quit for, reasons beyond her control. Oui, oui, she was la suspect in la murder investigation, no? Oh, you know about that? That is why I gave her la perfume for la happiness. Happiness perfume? Oui, then for bergamot, like I have given to you before. She's been arrested again, and found guilty this time. This is true. Her natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong. Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work. I am not surprised she was la prime suspect. There's something like that took place before my very eyes. Like what? What's this guy talking about? As a framed portrait of himself? Yeah, literally right as you enter the store. Does this mean that he did have a motive? Got to ask this guy for more info. Stat. Shit. No. Okay. Oui, oui. Bergamot. C'est la vie. I want to go to this coffee shop so bad. It would be kind of peak. It would be kind of peak. Looks very, very cute. Maggie took the coffee over to the victim. Did anything happen? Oui. I suppose you could say so. So, what happened? No, he was nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy. But she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. Oui, it is true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please, tell us anything you know. Yep, I knew it was coming, I knew it was coming. As soon as you said it was nothing. Cyclox? Psyche-locks? I guess I never Is it Psychlux or Psyche-Lux? Had it right the first time. Yeah. Cyclops rolls off the tongue better too. Oh wait, what are we gonna do, Nick? I just have to remove. What the? What's wrong? The Magatama, it's gone. Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air. What? Oh shit. But I could see the Cyclops. I think that means the Magatama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong, just confirm something with you again. Table where the victim was sitting. Is anyone else sitting there? That is a question you will have to ask him yourselves. Huh? Him? The old man spends all of his time dans le parc. The park? Oh, park. What park's that? Behind the restaurant. It is called Vitamin Square. Thank you. Je vous en prie, my dear. Check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick. Oh god. It's the old man. We're at Fruit Park. Oh, that's what they call it, Vitamin Square. That's kind of funny. This is Vitamin Square. I see where they get the name from now. Fruits scream vitamins at you. Hey Nick, that's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for pigeons. Why, he's not throwing seeds for them, he's throwing seeds at them. Oh my god. Ugh, my grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. What's this music? I wish he would stop doing that to his nose. It looks like one of those monkeys. Proboscis monkey. Excuse me. Do you mind if I had a word with you? Yes! I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons? Really chucking those seeds at them. Got to hurt. Go on! Eat this! Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird? I don't know any Maggie Bird. Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Tribune. Gah! It's a disgrace, I tell you. An utter disgrace. A disgrace? An innocent young girl revealing herself like that. Revealing? You mean her uniform? The youth of today. They don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you. Not 1 ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty? What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. That's crazy. Do you go to Tribune a lot? That miserable excuse for a restaurant. That garbage they serve and there is not food. Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice? Tribune is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. What about those shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You see all the way up to their... Yes, the waitresses. They're practically naked. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. God, it's a miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place. Miserable. Certainly knows the place. Must be a regular. Oh god. He's giving regular. It's only the regulars that get this mad and annoying and still keep going. I would love getting mad in Starbucks. Oh, 100%. You go to Starbucks, you're like, where's the rice? Where's the tempura? The Bushido values. This place is a disgrace. He hates it so much. Why does he keep going? That is the question. That is the question, isn't it? Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Ha! Take that! Must be hiding something, right? He is. I should be able to see a Cyclops or two. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh? Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only on loan. Better find it or else. If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm going to be in a world of pain. Job listings. There's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings. You disgusting rogue picking up something else someone threw away. Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? Gah, that's none of your business. Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back. Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Okay. Hey, that's mine! Mine now. Looking at this orange reminds me of what? You're supposed to eat a lot of them to ward off colds in the winter. You can't have fun during the holidays if you're sick in bed, you know. You don't have to tell me twice. Hey, look! Pigeons! Yeah, and heaps of them too. You know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's a dove, not a pigeon. Oh my god. Her face. Poor things. They can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it? You're overthinking this one by just a smidge, Maya. This place is so fruity. It's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. And that apple slide is perfect for you. And what is so perfect about it? Oh, come on, don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times, come on. No way. I'd get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try too. This is like that one Danganronpa 2 level. Oh my god, you're right. Grape House and Strawberry House. Now that was a good case. You know, I watched the other Saw movie yesterday, and the whole like layout of the movie reminded me of Danganronpa actually. I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe. Really? You? Sure. Finding iron filings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do. Iron filings? Wow. That's too exciting for words. It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then. So, did you manage to get all the iron? No, I never did. I think I came close though. But think of it, I still have all the iron filings I found way back then. You want them? No. Wow. I'm Team Strawberry House. Strawberry House was nice, but Grape House had that cool green vibe to it. Imperial March song. Excuse me, sir. Can I just ask you about this? Sir? Here you go, boy. How does some pigeon feed sound to you? Wasn't exactly what I was hoping to get out of this guy. This has an endless supply. He keeps throwing at me. That's enough out of you. Let me go and find the Magatama. Find it like on the floor or something? It has to be somewhere around here, I'm guessing. Back little fashion magazines. Stunning as some of those Parisian frocks, huh? I'm hoping. Mademoiselle. Yes? Are you looking for le job? What? No, I was just... Let me see. Your style is un peu different, but you have a good face. Different? Felicitations! You have passed! I will hire you! Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Nick, help! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both? Oh, she's gone. Goodbye forever, Maya. A bunch of little trinkets on the shelf by the door. But Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. A rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Ugh, the clothes in these are absolutely atrocious. They've been circled in red. I hope Mr. Armstrong is not thinking of buying those. What do you care? Really tight behind the cash register counter. Mr. Armstrong even get in here? If he got in, could he get out again? This must be the table where the poisoning occurred. Stain tells the story well. The whole area is still cordoned off by police tape. Guess it must still be under investigation. Is this the entire cafe? There's 2 tables is crazy. Looks pretty cold out there on the streets. Peaceful though. Nice that people can take it easy after the holiday rush. Just a little place? Yeah, but like this is like really little. You can seat actually like 4 people, and that's it. Mr. Armstrong must be a pretty big neat freak. He already had this table ready to go. If only the food in this place is edible. How do you know? He hasn't even tried the food. What are you talking about? Maybe try before you judge, Phoenix? I don't think he gets customers. Yeah, I guess that's true. Okay, bye, I guess, Maya. Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. Guess I've asked her pretty much everything. Come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. To be honest, the waitress uniform at Trebian is ugly. It's like a maid uniform, no? Like, Maggie had an orange one. Not even that ugly, but it kind of clashes with the vibe. Yeah, the orange. I mean, orange and pink can work. It's very floral, you know. It could be like a whole bunch of like orange, pink, yellow, purple. So very colorful, you know, very vibrant. It's French. You wouldn't understand. It's high French couture. Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. You've only just started an investigation. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. Putting off all my other cases for now, pal. She's really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing. Retrial's been approved. Court's sitting at 10 AM tomorrow. Oh, Godot is gonna be the prosecutor. Oh. Him. Now listen up, pal. Maggie's found guilty again. Yes? I'll make sure you get locked up for good, got it? Everything else is pink and then the waitresses look like traffic cones. No, this is intentional. The guilty part was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force. You were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close. You know. Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? I was just her... It wasn't anything like... Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training. But that was it. Nothing happened. You sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. So that's it. Big old Gumshoe has a little crush on Maggie. I don't like her or anything. I was... Note this off. Gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it a secret, got it? Sure. Would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. So I was wondering, can you fill me in on the victim? Glenn Elg. Glenn Elg. Glenn Elg. Glenn Elg. Glenn Elg. He was a computer programmer. I see. A programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. His name is a palindrome? Yeah, I know. I saw it last time you, when you literally told me his name before. You spoiled it. You spoiled it. You're a spoiler. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Blue Badger spotted. Yeah, they're married. That's marriage. That's marriage for you. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. He said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. Programmer. The first time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in her trial. You're kidding. What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal. I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay? What could this motive have been? This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case, and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, doesn't sound very good for us, does it? Look, pal, I've got an amount of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there and a bit off base sometimes. But she was a good cop. Not exactly complimentary, you know. So what do you think really happened? Just how contradictory was her testimony? The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with him, or sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone. Even the chef. And then there's the CD. CD? Oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD. There's a sample CD on the table, sir. But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. Radio? Didn't have a CD player. Got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all. Think of it. The owner of Trebien didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. Okay, you didn't get the feeling, you know. You saw his psych logs. Forget? I wasn't at the trial myself, but I asked this one detective I know how your defense was. And what did he say? He started off by saying, I'm at a complete loss for words. But he must have found some quick because he went on about how bad you were for an hour. But he said you sucked so much, it seemed like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty. It looked like I was trying to get Maggie found guilty. Do you think the killer is? The attorney? The fake attorney? Who I visibly saw sprinkle things into the... Or I guess, if there's a twist, then it's gonna be like Armstrong or something. What's that? A sports paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Trebien. It's dated the same day as the murder. Maybe onto something here. And to take a look at this. See this writing here? Is that supposed to be, the, Mask the Mask? Is that what that drawing is supposed to be? Because the numbers remind me of the, that one book that had all these, had all those, like, dollar values. But I don't know if that's just, they just wrote that for something else. Yeah. Tijuana says one of the less mysterious cases, one of those cases where it's more a mystery of how and why. Okay. I mean, those are fun too. I like those. Like, Dinglehorn had a few of those where it was like they had the idea, but figuring it out was like very difficult. MC Bomber. Hey, what is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. He actually seems to be thinking for once. Ah, it's no good. I can't remember. And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love. Hey pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on this scribble. Handwriting, huh? You get to know more about that in any case. Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. What do you make of this? It's John Pork. Sorry, pal. All I can think about is Maggie at the moment. No, I didn't mean like that. I meant... Don't have to explain. Really. At least favorite case in the game, but it's probably the best case in the series for Gumshoe as a character. He gets a lot of time to shine. That's cool. I love Gumshoe. And his mouth breathing. Stop mouth breathing. Oh my. Mr. Armstrong really taking it. Mr. Armstrong's really taking a shine to her. I'll just have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. No, but sure, man. If that's what you want to do. I'll go pick her up from Trebian once things have cooled off. But Pearl was here, she would punch him in the face. Mr. Wright, how could you? Mr. Nick, how could you abandon your love like that? The X is broke, he's just happy someone will be able to pay rent this month. Yeah, that's a good... Oh my god, he's fucking licensing her out. Contracted worker. We don't want to talk to this guy. I don't think I have anything else to show him anyway, so I don't think I have to right now. I need to find the, Magatama though. I don't... Where'd it go? But... Farmar's a visitor's room. Nothing for him to do right now, so he's catching some vertical Z's. Maybe I'll present some, yeah, I probably have to do. Nope, never mind, he doesn't give a fuck. I do not care. The chef of Très Bien, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body is full of toxins. And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean, guy. Huh? Can't stop thinking about him? Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow. Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. So what exactly is that caught your... It is... What exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Très Bien? Trick's unreal? Oh, his heart is reserved for Edgeworth, followed by Maggie. Actually, I don't even know. It's kind of hard to say. Guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kind of unimportant, gossipy stuff, you know, pal? I don't even ship him with Edgeworth, to be honest. Edgeworth's kind of awful to him. He is kind of mean, but he respects Edgeworth a lot, though, is what I'm saying. Sir? Look, how about this? Go to Trapia and investigate the place yourself. If you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? I suppose I get a choice in this, huh? So I better find out more about the chef and Trapia, then report back to Gumshoe. Yes, sir. He's cute with Maggie, though. Yeah. Yeah, how old is Maggie? Oh, she's 23. Okay. 32. Oh, their ages are reversed. Scent of flowers sure is strong. Making me dizzy. Whoa. Oh, hello. Disappeared. The age gap discourse. Oh no. They're coming for you, Gumshoe. They're coming for you, pal. Sort of dark aura about her. Ah, welcome, BFNU. Wow, what a cute voice. Wait a minute. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya. Well, how do I look? Maybe you should quit being a spear medium. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. Who was that woman I just saw? Oh. Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I am kind of hungry, actually. So, how do you like your new job, Maya? Never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my gimme a tip smile. It's pretty good. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment. Or so he says. How much is it? It's the twin tea set, so it's $20 of course. Twin tea set? I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive. What? You can't. Come on, Nick. It's not every day I get to be a waitress. Yeah, come on, Nick. Humor her. Would you leave a tip? I would. Of course. Well, I always leave a tip. Yeah. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Oh. Yeah, right. Maybe later. How about the lunch? Oh, a fine choice, sir. Oh, hello, Raiders! Seryu Amura, hello, welcome! Thank you for the raid! Welcome. Give me a moment. Type some things. Ready? We're also playing Trials and Tribulations. That makes sense. I'm at the... This is the third case? I think it's the third case, right? Because it was this one, and then the one with Mask the Mask, and then the first one with Phoenix. Yeah, this is number 3. A fine choice, sir. No, Kitchen, a lunch special, please. With all the extras, drink, side salad, dessert, and a gift. I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. He's really getting into this. How much is this set lunch, then? $20, huh? $20, huh? With a drink, side, and salad, and dessert, it's $45. Hey, wait a sec, Maya. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe fortified lunch set. Whoa. Dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit. Thanks? Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes. Well? Are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving. Here, it's yours. Really? Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you better polish off that plate. I just remembered. I've got to clean the toilets. Hey! Can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. It's added to the court record. Caribbean lunch special costs $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes. Okay, well, I guess you're here for the experience and not the food. Takes $20, that would be a steal? Yeah, what? But then you try it and be like, wait, this sucks. That's why it's a steal. How's that guy managed to make good food taste so bad? Hey, Nick. Wanna take a peek at the kitchen? The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. That's not food safe. Hello, alarm bells. Hello. Can't be bringing people to the kitchen. What was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets. In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Wait up. Maya. What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. Aren't you gonna show me around? Here's my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face. I better conduct the search in the kitchen myself. Oops. Oh, I'm going to Vitamin Square. Favorite old man. Actually, I don't even know his name yet. He's just old man. Wow, even the kitchen is decorated. And here it is, the famous Très Bien kitchen. My first time in here too, actually. There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop. Oop, I already see lots of unfood safe things here. Oh my god, it's my Magatama. Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that? Not used in Chinese food? Look! Right there, on the counter! My Magatama! What's it doing there? But indeed. Oops. Look at these knives. They look really sharp. I'd like to see how one of those sliced through a cheesecake. Cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick. Fuck, I didn't mean click. Chinese food. What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow, look at all these little say bottles. Bottles! Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. It's got so many they're overflowing into the floor. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 8, 99, 100. They're all the same too. Wait a minute. What is it? One bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? It doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder? Hey Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. You won't miss one, will he? Surely it's not poison. Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? It looks like a collection of poems he's written. Poems? Cool, read one out. And say it in your best French accent. With intensity, okay? Okay, here's one. It's called Printemps. The two of them like actors from a film. The coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon on that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you. I must. Huh? That's it? Yep. It's a poem for you. He discovers poetry. Secret sauce. What are these lace curtains for? I don't know. Well, they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those. How do you respond to something like that? I'm not sure Maya knows how to read. So adorable. You can forgive her for this, surely. That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. Must be the lobster and the abalone fricassee with the balsamic vinaigrette. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch? Maybe. What you ate is the only French dish I know the name of. Well, I think the main thing I was supposed to get from here. Magatama. Where's our guy? Where's our guy, Belle? Sorry, Nick. I'm a waitress now. I've got a pile of work waiting for little old me. Keep at it. Hard at work. Bike! That bike is messed up. Oh, like grinds. Little guy's not here anymore. Rat, and I still have some unanswered questions for him. Scooter, huh? Leave it right in the middle of a park like this. No guard and the light are busted. This must have been an accident. Fully wrecked. Wow! Oh my god. These are so red. I thought he was orange. He's red. Hey, what you think you's doing with my bike? No, you's been messing with my new ride. Is that what you's been doing? Gort, you's gonna pay for this. It wasn't me. I was just passing. Hey, now who's that one covering my saddle in crap, huh? You's gonna pay. You catch my drift? No, wait a sec. I'm not a pigeon, so I couldn't have done it. A wise guy, huh? I gotta beat you so hard it'll feel like you was smooching the express train. Uh-oh. Just better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Phoenix Wright. You saying you Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you a wise guy too, huh? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only. What? He's literally you. He's nothing like me. He's just stealing my flow. Out of my way, I got a cruise. Is that his little pink bike? That's so funny. He's gone. That guy was my phony. Was he? He wasn't anything like me. So I better make a note of the scooter. Pathetic. Oh, it's you. A few threats from a little brat like that. And you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes. Got a super cub? Is that a type of scooter? Have you been here the whole time then? I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking to do. I feel like you had some cowering to do. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Take that. Ah. You have a Z-cycle lock. I knew it. This little guy's got something to hide. What could it be? Excuse me, sir. Could I just talk to you? Yeah. It's time you told me the truth. Ryu equals dragon. For more context about the character, Phoenix name in the JP version is Ryuichi. Ah, the dragon. Yeah. So you're saying it's he's like a dragon? He's kind of like a dragon. He's kind of he's like he's like a yakuza, kind of like a dragon. Didn't he see what he said? Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants: to eat. To eat? Is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all. You would slip rat. How dare you accuse me? What proof have you got? I'll tell you that not you nor anyone else in the world would go to that place for its food. Proof is in the pudding. Or in this case, the lunch menu. That's the twin tea set. Food at Trebian is terrible and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a lot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons. Hello to Croc. Taste's another story, but the price? It's nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash I go for a swim in my money vault every day. Fortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. I don't think I can, that one. Oh, job listing. My Furio shirt has a tiger beating a dragon in a fight, though. Oh. Like a dragon. This is yours, right? My magazine. Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? So what? I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. Oh? I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for the Javachino. Yeah, I think you mean cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. That better be some golden beans. What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. I'm wondering if the coffee there is really that great. No, it's not. But anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? Exactly. They don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there. I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at Trebian. Shit, I don't have the newspaper. Back later. Back in those days, $8 for a Frappuccino was a comically large amount of money. For Frappuccino, yeah, but Cappuccino is different. Javachino! Hey, you're just in time. Where's Detective Gumshoe? The labs got back to me about the newspaper you gave me. Must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elk. No doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. It's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. See Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, guess it'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal? When did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I'm feeling there's something I need to show him. You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. get you. This is mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same, wouldn't you agree? A lone bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Sounds like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. I suspected Jean Armstrong? Jean? I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. Must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. Guess I'd better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. You know what? So, what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had a lunch at Très Bien, pal? Yes. So, how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. And I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is so clean. He's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... yeah, I guess it's probably the food. Real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. It's about $500,000 in the red. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah. Hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. This case is full of surprises. I'd be willing to bet that the chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. Ender lender. Alright, pal. I don't give a fuck. Bitch. Cyclock Part 2. Proof is in the pudding. Or should I say, the lobster? Take a look at this. What is it? The newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Très Bien. So? What of it? It was the only paper there. It's dated more than 1 month ago. What? See what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. It's just one of that. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything. I have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen, the real reason why you go so much to Très Bien is... What are you asking me about that girl for? She was the waitress at Très Bien. Therefore, the answer to the mystery, why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant, is the waitress. I don't recognize that face. You are probably telling the truth here, because you weren't looking at the girl's face. Oh god. But at her outfit. Well, that's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is all you can think about, isn't it? I can't take it. You, that waitress, was your... Enough, please, no more. Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Sir? Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine, so I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil. Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. I even get one of those lousy cups of Javachino every time, for $8. All because of the servant girl. Punish me. Lock me up. Really, that's not what I'm here for. You'll be the same. Another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. Don't know how painful it is to be an old man like me. Oh, really? Listen, sir. Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boy. So show some respect, hmm? I'm Victor Kudo. Sorry, Mr. Kudo. Young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more. I was in the restaurant at the time of the incident. It means I have to hear his testimony, one way or another. I can't believe this. I even broke his cyclops and everything. I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. Ooh. Looks like one of those grouchy old man types. Yeah. It's okay though, I don't mind guys like that. But if he's involved with the case somehow, that's a different story. Sure. Here's a tip for you, pal. If you want to get information on a guy like that, you're gonna have to go find his weakness and try to get under his skin. His weakness? What that might be. Some snacks. Back with some snacks. Oh yeah, how's the trial been? I haven't started the trial yet. Trial's the next stage. The information collecting has been going decent. Maya's a waitress now. Maybe I need to present to him. Oh. Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Oh, ouch. Hey, Maya. You mind coming with me for a while? Huh? Me? Why? There's something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay. I'll just get changed. No, hang on. Can you go like that? I guess? Sir? You again? Well, I see. Nick? His eyes are burning into me. It's okay, I think it's going pretty well. Gah! Huh? You're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, alright? Play on the slide? Ah, we're so close. Just a little more and you would have spilled. Pigeon? Ah. Let me crack this guy. Excuse me, please, sir. Quiet. Can't you see I'm feeding the... What's the... Oh my god. Mia? Well... If you don't mind, sir. I'd really love to talk with you. Yes, yes, yes! Of course, certainly. I'm Victor. Victor Kudo. From beyond the grave. Wow. About the incident. You mean the man who died after drinking the Javachino? Like he's a different person. That's quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took the Javachino over to him, you see. And was the customer alone? Definitely. He was the only person at the table. And he took one sip of his Javachino, and? He said something like, "Rah," and then collapsed, dead. How terrifying. You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know. Certainly seems to be telling the truth now. Looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either. You like the food at Trebien? Well, of course. I'm really a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London. Really? Oh, interesting. Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. What a lovely story. London's in England, not France. Oh, yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France. Can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy. You visit Trebien a lot, don't you? Of course. I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there. Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure. Be careful of that chef, my dear. The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right. Man's an ex-con. He's an ex-con? Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do? Oh no! Those eyes! I can't take this! Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand. He steals things from his customers. Oh, so that's how my thing went away. From his customers. Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilferer, so you be careful around him, my dear. Are you sure about this? Of course, he was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Javachino. Really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. Haiku? A Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about that chef. Convicted before a wicked man or woman beat offender. That's crazy. If he takes anything again, you let me know. It's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement. Poor guy. Can't do enough for Mia. Okay, Phoenix. It's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. I got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah. Plus, no one came to the restaurant. Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya. No. How can you leave me like this? I'm sorry. It reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a psych locker, didn't he? I have to break those. Mr. Armstrong. Hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volunteer? Of course! Maggie took the coffee out of the victim. Did anything happen? Monsieur, I cannot— Alright, I have to present it first. Maggie wouldn't have just put poison in the coffee of some guy she didn't even know. She's really guilty. There must have been something between her and the victim. No, it was nothing. I'm sure. Somehow, gotta get this guy to spill the beans on everything he knows. Oh, his face. He's plucking the rose petals faster. What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Allows, I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Huh? That was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? The man who died here had a lottery ticket. For $500,000. $500,000? Oui, but after the incident, this ticket... It disappeared. Ticket disappeared. This was the motive that the prosecution gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man to get $500,000 lottery ticket. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? My lords. I've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from... Okay, so he probably has something to do with it, because he's conveniently also $500,000 in. So I guess it isn't that big of a mystery. And I want to know the reason why. No, monsieur, you doubt me? But I have confessed to everything I know. Sir Armstrong. $500,000 lottery ticket. I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. Mr. Armstrong, I believe there's a very high probability that it was you. Wow, that is one piercing scream, even for a man like him. My pourquoi moi? Why? You have no evidence. I am not Mask the Mask. I am not the kind of person who steals the property of others. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems. Please read it. Put some feeling into it. Convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. I'm sorry I have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong. You have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu! Le mensonge! You are the liar! You deny it? Do not make la false accusation, s'il vous plaît. So do you have any proof? I want to see the incontestable proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers. He's so funny. He's pretty funny. Seems all the habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. What is that? This is my Magatama. And I found it in your kitchen. No! Wow, that scream just about broke some windows. Oui. I have a weakness for little trinkets and la figurines. My hand, it just slips out. I cannot stop it. You stole handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Oui, it is la truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. A timid little girl. Besides, this time it was not a small trinket, oui? It was $500,000. My, no. Why would I steal it? I have no need for such money. Really now? Oh, monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? That you are in desperate need of a large amount of cash? This restaurant is deep in red, isn't it? Ah! You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? I was being blown up. Cam is reacting to every TikTok I've sent in this current moment. Mr. Armstrong, who said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000? How did you know he had something like that in the first place? The man, he was listening to the radio with the earpiece. Aggie said something about that too. The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, $500,000, he shouted. And the ticket? Oui, he had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison in his coffee. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, you naughty man. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets. What? The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, pourquoi pas? He had so many of them. Only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. No, this is not true. I did not take it. La ticket for $500,000, I mean. You just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. I know, ma fille. It was not... That's enough. Huh? Ah! Oh god. Mr. Godot! What the heck are you doing here? Ugh. This is without a doubt worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. I'm here for coffee? Is this craving for coffee know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I'm La Erid Non? I just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at. Oh, Arid. He's saying Arid. Do you think his favorite roast would be a Starbucks? Probably like Italian. I don't know. In that case, Maggie should be the only one under suspicion. He had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor. So, the ticket he took was worthless? Not quite. He did win something. $1. You see, I am just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal. Indeed. What did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so... We'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? Voila, you too! Time to laugh at la pretty little airhead. Like I won't be needing this note anymore. Looks like we've got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? Got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. Can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again. Trial time. Oh, I see. Guess I should have expected this. Nobody saw the other guy, huh? He was there when I took the coffee over, sir. Scout's honor. Maggie. Detective Gumshoe. Are you doing alright? How are you feeling? As if you need to ask either question, sir. Let him get you down, Maggie. Don't forget to eat well, okay? Roger. And you. Yes? Better square this case away, got it, pal? Maggie's innocent, you hear? You screw up, then I'll be doing some squaring away myself. Squaring away some paperwork for your arrest. I think he's serious. Hey, detective, you're on our side for once, right? Yep. So you'll be able to help Maggie out, right? Really? Can you, sir? Oh, of course. I got the situation under control. I'm going to be the first witness on the stand today. Something I say doesn't mesh with the facts, make sure you point it out, alright? Sure. Okay, we're from a united front today, pal. You get me? Can't tell you how grateful I am, sir. I've always admired you so much, detective. I know I can count on you. Like it should all go pretty smoothly today, huh? I only wish. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Bitter. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Ah! What's wrong? Nothing. It's just whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was... You was talking to me. It was a little, well, intimidating. No, that wasn't me. That was my phony Phoenix. I see. So our trusty Phoenix Wright is back with us now, is he? Our trusty? So, Mr. Godot, your opening statement, please. Mr. Trite, you're a faker or the real deal? We'll find out soon enough through this trial today. I can already tell you, I'm the real Phoenix Wright. I wasn't questioning whether you are Phoenix Wright or not. I was questioning whether you had studied law or not. That's what I intend to find out. No denying it. Behind that mask is a man who really hates me for some reason or another. Everyone is aware the court has already given its verdict on this case once. Therefore, I won't stand for relevant testimony during this retrial. Nor will I stand for a simple repetition of the evidence presented in the last trial. Planning on repeating anything that phony me said, trust me. Now then, Mr. Godot, please summon your first witness. Start with the formalities, shall we? Name and occupation. Witness, state your name for the court. Huh? Oh, sorry, sir. Name's Police Department Detective. Occupation, Dick Gumshoe. Other way around, Detective. Huh? Oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge of this case since yesterday, sir. Since yesterday? Yeah, the guy who was on the initial investigation is tied up with another case now. I hope Gumshoe's really got everything under control. For everyone's sake. I see. So, Detective Gumshoe, you outlined for the court the basic facts of the case. Yes, sir. The victim's name was Glenn Elg. He's a professional programmer. He was on the payroll of Blue Screens Incorporated, a local company. This is the victim's autopsy report. The court accepts this into evidence. Fight of potassium cyanide poisoning. Between 1:30 and 2:30. And here are the floor plans. Here are the full plans of the restaurant. Oh, so it does have more seating. Got twice as much seating as I thought. When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. Poisoned coffee was brought over to him by the waitress. The waitress being the accused. Yeah. The victim died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip of the coffee. At the time of the incident, there were 2 other people in the restaurant. Très bien. They pay well. Which I don't think they do if they're in debt. Oh no. Also, I'd have to be in a maid outfit. Sir John Armstrong, the owner and chef. And a regular by the name of Mr. Victor Kudo. Still seems to be a very straightforward case to me. Come, detective. Take up his hammer. And nail the defendant's coffin shut with your own 2 hands. Now then, Detective Gumshoe, let's have your testimony. Yes, sir. On a fan art, basically every character's franchise in the Trebian uniform? Oh, I'm sure. That does not surprise me. When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir. We understand that the guy, Glenn Elk, was listening to the radio at the time. Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup. What we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch. And, it looks like Miss Bird might have had, well, some kind of motive. In the dark, aromatic depths of coffee to conceal the poison. Classy lady. Facts of this case seem to be ironclad. Mr. Wright, I would ask you to begin your cross-examination. Yes? Please, no intimidation tricks this time around. Is that understood? I already told you that wasn't me. Who you stuck to? I'll stop you for just a minute. Huh? What is it? Did I say something that contradicts the evidence? He's so desperate for that to be true, he's practically crying. Your testimony just now doesn't match the testimony given by Miss Bird. She claims that there was another man at the victim's table. Yeah, that's what she said. And what killer would say that when faced with a homicide conviction? Hey! Sadly, her testimony isn't supported by the owner or the other customer. Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, it's true. Their two testimonies tie up on that. They both said there was no other guy at the table. What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Well, maybe the other witnesses just missed him. Perhaps the review of the victim's table is obscured by it in some way. Huh. The argument is as weak as the coffee at Très Bien, trite. I have here in my possession a ticket. Ticket? More like a photo to me. Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population, the defendant. This is a photograph taken from near the entrance to the kitchen. This is the scene as witnessed by the chef, moments after the poisoning took place, correct? I think the court will agree that with such a clear view of the scene of the crime... How, Mr. Trike, could anyone overlook the second person at the table? Certainly seems to show the victim's table extremely clearly. Oh. I was gonna say the partition, but I guess that one doesn't work, huh? I was listening to his radio, you say? Yeah, he had a portable radio in his chest pocket. Becky told us that too, didn't she? Something about how one of them had some sort of ear... What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Press harder. What was it that the victim was listening to on the radio, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? How should I know? A lot. Now one step closer to the middle of nowhere. This isn't going very well, is it? Detective, perhaps tell us about the poison, how it was used. So traces of the poison were found in the coffee cup and nowhere else. Not sure I get you, pal. Was the poison a liquid? Or was it a powder? If I had to put it into layman's terms, I'd say it was a powdery substance. So the poison could have been in anything that was on the table. Sugar, salt, pepper.
Objection.
Huh. Put salt and pepper in your coffee, trite. Victim took his coffee black, with no sugar. Seems that the poison could only have been in the coffee. What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Why is he always that? I'm always gonna say yes. Are you absolutely certain that the victim even drank any of his coffee? Oh? What do you mean? According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. What proof is there that the victim ever drank any of it? Oh, hey, you're right. That's what I was thinking. In case you were wondering, that last objection was for the detective there. Huh? For me? Oh, hey, you're right. You may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for it. You have the time to waste. You have the time to present that piece of evidence. That piece, sir? Yes, that piece. Oh, what piece was it again? This. Aha! Should I be grateful this coffee is only hot enough to give me first degree burns? Oh, now I remember. This is the, victim's coffee cup. Yes, the victim's cup. Take a good look at the rim. Oh yes, it's unmistakable. There's clearly a coffee stain on it. Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poisoned coffee that was in the cup. Victim gulped down the bitter death the waitress brought to him like this. For the record, the only prints on the cup were the victims and the defendants. Upon further investigation of this cup, we found a certain chemical substance. Potassium cyanide. I've heard of that chemical before. Exactly how strong is this poison, Detective Gumshoe? It's, well, that stuff's lethal. Eat too much in your history. How much is too much? A lethal dose is 0.2 grams. That's about enough to finish anyone off. 0.2 grams? How much is that? You know when you swab your ears for earwax? Yeah, about that much. Earwax, huh? Like something Gumshoe's got an abundance of. A small quantity of poison could have been concealed anywhere. And, it looks like Miss Bird might have had kind of motive. Some kind of motive. Yeah. But if you ask me, it's been blown way out of proportion. Objection! You know what my golden rule is, Detective? Check out a bad cup of coffee. You can always get another. Huh? I don't get it. Oh, he's gonna throw it again. I'm saying, you can always get another witness on the stand if we have to chuck you out. So stick to the facts, Detective. Now then, what was Miss Bird's motive? Come on, Gumshoe. Said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket. Knew it. That's what we heard yesterday, too. It disappeared from the scene of the crime. And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was a winning ticket for $500,000. Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket too, didn't he? He stole the wrong one. Then, is it possible Maggie stole the winning one? What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Wait a minute. The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared in no way implicates my client. Huh. I have here in my hand the very ticket in question. That's the $500,000 lottery ticket? One of the female police officers found it when she was conducting a search of the defendant. What? Order, order! Huh. It's quite a lucky bird, our little waitress. You will submit that ticket as evidence to the court immediately. Better keep an eye on that ticket. The way the judge's voice is quivering. This ticket was presented to the court in the previous trial too. Feels heavier now somehow. $500,000, you say? It's just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it was found, Your Honor. And that's on Maggie's person, unfortunately. That's enough. Facts of this case seem overwhelmingly clear to me. The defendant had ample opportunity to commit the crime of which she is charged. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt that she did indeed commit this crime. I like an old man who knows the score. It's also the matter of the $500,000 lottery ticket. That alone provides a very credible motive. I mean, for that sum of money, even I might be tempted to bend the rules. Don't mind an old man who's weak to the siren call of money. But good, Nick. The evidence against Maggie is starting to pile up fast. Yeah, that's because the court has ruled guilty once already. I'd say it's about time to wrap up this repeat. One final decisive piece of evidence. Got more evidence against Maggie? This is the apron of delightful Miss Bird was wearing at the time. Wow. It's not the cleanest apron I've seen. That stain looks like... can't be... blood, can it? Huh. Seems the star of our play was a little flustered. And somehow spilled coffee on herself. The coffee? Not exactly the first thing that caught my eye. Of course, coffee stain isn't the most interesting thing about this apron. No, there's something else that stands out even more. Something else? I presume you mean... Of course. I'm referring to the pocket. Pocket? Search carried out right after the incident uncovered this. Potassium cyanide. Very poison used by the killer was in her apron pocket. Bottle of poison? In Maggie's pocket? Yeah. And Maggie's prints were the only ones on it. What? Order! 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 The court will accept these items into evidence. Something's still bothering me, Mr. Godot. Why have you not explained the bloodstain to the court? Bloodstain? What bloodstain would that be? Don't play games, prosecutor. The blood-colored stain that's smeared all over the apron. That's ridiculous. No one told me anything about a bloodstain. I need to be told. Just look at it. Well, detective? Could this stain really be blood? No way, sir. It's just ketchup, sir. Ketchup? You must have gotten some on her apron while taking someone their breakfast that day. Could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe. Well, it's not like that again, and I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup, witness. Thought everyone knew what it was already. I haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the last ruling I made on this case. No, overlooked. Oh. Say what? No one told me. The motive, of the opportunity, and the supporting evidence. They've all been clearly established. A little weird, don't you think? It's a little weird. Unless he was, like blind or something. Second floor. IP gun rip. Just give me 1 second, Fluffy. Hold on. I just press this button on my phone that opens up his feeder. It's supposed to open automatically, but sometimes the schedule gets. But 1 moment. I can always tell because he looks at me with these eyes. That's the first stage. It's just the eyes, and then he starts to meow. He just like stares at me with these big wide eyes. Oh, he hates Ace Attorney. No, he loves Ace Attorney. Yeah, right, Fluffy? Hmm? You love Ace Attorney? Okay. Well tried. Remember the thing with the Godot, though? Like, overlooking the bloodstain? Yeah, remember. Seems you really are a phony after all. God! Really know how to drive a man nuts. Witness, please continue with your testimony. Describe for the court the crime scene and the findings of your investigation there. Why did he not look at, or at least consider it? Crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old man, sir. Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. Must have been real tough for her. The victim didn't have any identification on him. We figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly. When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket and the bottle of poison. That was it. Nothing else missing from the crime scene. Identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good. Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer, Trite. Don't count on any more cross-examinations after this one. We'll let the fun begin. Crime was reported at 2:25. Important foreshadowing. Okay, I'll remember it, jeez. Apparently the most important thing ever. Scary old man, Detective Gumshoe. He's an old man who's a regular at the restaurant where the incident happened. Ah, we're obviously talking about the same old man. Officers were dispatched right after the report came in, but the old guy still made a fuss. What took you so long? Then he hurled abuse at them and seeds. Seeds. Huh. Nothing. I caught each one with my teeth. It's not even the mighty Godot can avoid being attacked by that guy. The old man was the only other customer in the place at the time. He took his time finding a payphone apparently, so he was late reporting the crime. How long was the defendant unconscious for? The officers got to the crime scene around 2:40. Maggie was still out cold in the kitchen at the time. It took another 10 minutes or so before she came to. Would have liked to have been on the scene myself. Bet you would have liked to have carried out the search too. That's crazy. Can't say things like that, Phoenix. I would love to see Maggie asleep like that, all pretty and peaceful. You're a professional detective, Gumshoe, not a professional bird watcher. Save the romantics for your own time, detective. All we need to know about is the investigation. Turn kind of crazy in this case, yeah. The old man his old man pheromones are leaking out everywhere. Oops, I guess I'm pretty red right now, aren't I? You're making me blush, pal. Fluffy! You had your food? You're so full now? Yeah. Now it's time for a nap. Time for cat nap. Yeah. Hello. Didn't have any? Are you saying that it was stolen then? No, I don't think so. The victim didn't have a driver's license or even a credit card on him, pal. All he had was 58 cents in his wallet. 58 cents? Yeah. I can't believe I found someone with less in their wallet than me, pal. The victim sounds like he was a thoroughly miserable young man. Something of an outlaw. Why not give him a bit of edge? I'm onto something here. Wait a sec. Huh? Did I say something dumb again? Let me paraphrase what you just testified to the court. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him. That's basically what you said, yes? Yeah, basically. In that case, how are you able to identify the victim so quickly? Oh. That. So let down, he's got the whole sagging shoulders and puppy eyes things going. There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket. Mr. Glenelg visited his doctor before he went to Trebien. Got the victim's name from the medical records of the doc who prescribed the meds. That's a reliable enough source for the court. What should I do? Should I leave this alone or ask to hear more? Ask about his health insurance. So the victim had no form of identification on him, correct? Yeah. And yet, before arriving at the restaurant, he went to see a doctor. Means, He must have had his medical insurance card with him. Oh, that is very true. The fact that it hasn't been found points to only one obvious conclusion. The victim's medical card was stolen. Huh. True, the victim didn't have a medical insurance card. But why? Because Mr. Glenn Elk didn't have medical insurance to begin with. Huh? As I thought, a thoroughly miserable young man. Of course, like an outlaw. Bit of an edge never hurt anyone. Why does he want to give this guy an edge? He's an outlaw. Bit of an edge, huh? Bit of an edge. Like an outlaw. Looks like we're off course again, Nick. Witness, please continue with your testimony. Explain for the court the events following the preliminary investigation. So what sort of medicine was in the bag? Well, actually, the bag we found was empty. Huh? Yeah, completely empty. It's completely empty. Huh. You're entering an empty paper bag as evidence? Desperate, are you, Trite? Now, what happened with the investigation after that, detective? But the defendant had been passed out for a while, correct? In that case, is it possible someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket? Hey, yeah, you've nailed it, pal. Happens to be all the time. I had a department party the other day, and when I got home, I was wearing the boss's shoes. You have this crazy testimony, detective, and those shoes will end up down your throat. Sorry. So trite. Someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket. A pretty bold statement. Here to back it up with some evidence. Well, love to if I had any. It appears you have no evidence to support your theory, Mr. Fright. Continue with your testimony, witness. The $500,000 lottery ticket and the bottle of poison were accounted for. Yeah. Interesting. I knew that those two items were accounted for. Wasn't there another lottery ticket that was stolen that day? Oh yeah, the one the restaurant owner took. Won a whole $1 with it. What a lucky guy, huh? Just gonna let him get away with it? It was just $1, detective. Guess no one cares when it's that little. Except for Gumshoe. Find a hole in this testimony. The judge is gonna... He's just saying that out loud? If I don't find a hole in this testimony, the judge is gonna hand down his verdict. Oh. I guess he's talking to Maya. He never switches back to his face when he does that. He isn't giving us anything to work with. Can't find any contradictions if he doesn't give us something. Yeah, that's true. Maggie and Gumshoe are like Dumb and Dumber. That's crazy. What? Our only hope is that they were so dumb they missed something obvious. Come on, Gumshoe, be the dumbest you've ever been. Is he so mean in this case? He's getting jaded. The birth of Hobo Phoenix. Death. Can I present this and be like, the original medicine? They found the poison on the ticket. You know where the other ticket was. Detective Gumshoe, I think I should point something out to you. There's one small contradiction in your testimony. Oh, finally! Getting all anxious just waiting, so hurry up, will ya? You testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the prescription bag you mentioned was empty. The officers recovered the medicine from the scene of the crime later? No. Didn't. The victim was given a prescription right before going to Très Bien. Where then did the medicine disappear to? You are too cool, pal. Indeed. Due consideration wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Witness, why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence? I guess that's the most careless thing I've done so far, huh? The victim was killed by poison. The victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself. Order! Order! Well, Mr. Godot, what do you have to say to that? Huh. That's all. What? Read for the court the name of the clinic on the prescription bag, if you will. What's the clinic's name got to do with anything? New Ear Otolaryngological Clinic. Otolaryngological? Or otolaryngological? I got it. What kind of illness was the victim suffering from, Mr. Godot? Is that gonna be like throat? Hardly an illness, Your Honor. More like a bitter war wound, I'd say. A war wound? The day before the incident, Mr. Elk found himself in a fight. He took a blow to the side of the head and ruptured his eardrum. Oh, his ear. Ruptured his eardrum? What on earth was the prescription he was given? It was a cream that was to be applied topically inside his ear canal, not to be ingested. What? Mentioned in the autopsy report if you read the fine print. They found traces of the medication in the victim's left ear. Yes, here it is, in very, very fine print. It seemed Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Très Bien. Therefore, it would be absurd to believe that he would have eaten his medication. It seems that this medication is irrelevant to the case after all. No. Nick, if you don't think of something quick, it'll all be over. He's right. I can't get away with any old weak objection. What should I do? Only moments ago, Mr. Godot made the following statement. It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Très Bien. If that's the case, then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime? The medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal. That doesn't change the fact that it could not be found at the crime scene. However insignificant it may seem, it's a lawyer's duty to pursue the truth. You know as well as I do that the medication is irrelevant. It hardly seems likely that a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide. Say potassium. Your breath is so stinky, Sophie. You know, your breath is so stinky. You need to brush your teeth. I need to brush your teeth. Hardly seems likely that the coffee the waitress served would contain it either. But it did. The possibility is undeniable. That's enough. Mr. Godot, is the detective the only witness the prosecution wishes to call? Mr. Godot? I've got my own witness I'd like to call, sir. It's the old man who was there in the restaurant on the day of the murder. Mr. Godot, the pigeon hater? Very well. The matter of the disappearing medication seems a little more than trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored at all in the previous trial. That is something that bothers me. Yay! Good job, Nick. Court will adjourn for a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear the prosecution's next witness. Huh. Suppose this means I'll just have to go off in my last 6 cups. Court is adjourned for recess. Get to go to the playground. Whew, that was close. Tell me about it. I nearly died in there. It's my line, sir. What's my line? I think I really did die a little bit. We all nearly died in there. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. How could he betray us like that? Huh? He said he'd help me. But he totally set me up. I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's got to do his job, right? Okay, I know all about it, lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life. It really hurts this time. I feel like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. I don't ever want to see him again. Or Gumshoe. The next witness is gonna be that old guy from the park, right? Yeah, Mr. Kudo. Lover of waitress outfits and projectile seeds. But he's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know? Yeah, he's a big old grouch. You gonna be able to handle him, Nick? Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me. And those never-ending bird seeds. Mr. Kudo. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Bird. Mr. Kudo, your next witness, please. The prosecution calls the lucky old-timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee. The witness, please take the stand. Name and occupation, if you don't mind. My name is Victor Kudo. Born and bred in the land of the rising sun. Honor and duty are what make me. Mind you, I can be quite emotional at times, too. You don't need to hear about that, Mr. Kudo. Just tell the court your occupation. My occupation? Yeah. Listen, youngin. How much call do you think there is for Komodo embroidery here? Komodo embroidery? That's what I do. Or did, back in Japan. I embroidered family crests on kimonos. My ancestors were embroidering kimonos before this country even existed. Wow, real craftsman. They're a dying breed. Hey, maybe you could embroider my costume sometime. Anyway, like I said, there's not much demand for that kind of thing here. I had to take a job working at the cash register at a burger joint, pretending to smile. Burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen. Now then, witness, were you in the restaurant at the time of the incident? Oh, yes. I was eating some seeds over a cup of Javachino. Seeds? What do you think these are, hmm? I see. So you saw everything that happened, Gramps. Did I? Oh, yes. Yes, I did. I saw it all. Then please, tell the court. We're all ears. Sure. I'll tell you. I'll tell you every last detail. We're getting into this. This guy X-Wendy Oldback? Oh my god, wait. I skipped through that. It said, servant girl brought him a Javachino. She put something in it. Man took one sip of it. Looked like he was in terrible pain and then collapsed. That's the servant girl, right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well. Kudo, she's not a servant girl. She's referred to as a waitress. Ah, you're as bad as the rest of them. All these newfangled words. What's wrong with old-fashioned ones, hmm? Newfangled? All this talk of radios and glasses. It's wireless and spectacles, I tell you. Excuse me? Listen to me, everyone. Don't forget the old values. Don't let the good old days slip away. Well, I think it's time to begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Young man was reading a sports paper. So you saw the victim then? You saw Mr. Glenn Elg? I wanted to know if Guts and Brawn retained his championship or not. He was looking at the sports paper the victim was reading, huh? And at the location in question. There are partitions between the tables on the same size as the restaurant, right? So what if there are? If you say that you could see the victim, it means you were sitting at a table on the other side of the restaurant, correct? Gah! I go to that place to drink Javachino. I don't go to sit. I don't remember which table I was sitting at. You mean you go there to eye the waitress. Mr. Kudo, very grave accusation. Are you sure about what you saw? Mr. Kudo never makes mistakes. I dot every T and cross every I. I see. My eyesight's fine. The doctor said I only need spectacles for reading and driving. Eyes are only really fine when he's scoping out a waitress. I saw what the servant girl put in the Javachino as well. He knows when he's coming up, and I bet I know what's coming up, and something tells me I'm not gonna like it. Your Honor, I need more clarification on what was put in the victim's coffee. I'd like to ask that the witness and what he knows about this is to his testimony. I agree. Witness, will you enlighten us, please? Sure. Did she really put that in the coffee? You doubt me, boy? She took some out of a small brown bottle and sprinkled it in. Wouldn't she have been adding sugar? Sugar? In a small brown bottle like that? Like that? Witness, could you please describe the bottle in more concrete terms? Huh. Bottle like this, perhaps? Oh, there it is! That's the one! It's the bottle of potassium cyanide, I presume? So what did the accused put into the coffee? I think it's clear, don't you? Shu Takumi and the other people who worked on this franchise really loved making annoying witnesses. Oh yeah, I know that much. I played enough of this game to know that. It's a commentary on how people are annoying and evil. Take just one sip? You youngins, you waste everything. Those Javachinos cost $8. In the good old days, we would have drank every last drop, eaten the cup, and then died. Congratulations, you have earned the title of battiest man to grace a courtroom. That is one of the worst. So it was an immediate death. Well, with potassium cyanide, I suppose that is possible. Oh yes, he slumped over without so much as a twitch. I felt the Javachino I just drank turned sour in my stomach. Oh yes, I know that feeling. And the waitress, I presume she is... You said, I remember her well in reference to the waitress. Did she have any particular features that you can identify her by? Particular features? It's a disgrace, that's what it is. Sorry? You can see all the way up to her, you know, she's practically naked in that uniform. So the particular feature you recognize about the waitress is her outfit. But anyone could wear but anyone could wear just such an uniform. Just such an uniform. Even me. Mr. Wright, please spare the court of any further mental anguish from that image. You're all excited, Nick. You gotta keep yourself together. I guess I got a bit carried away. Real. Gah! There are other things I recognize about her, too. Pretty sure of himself. What should I do? Sure, you saw a waitress take the coffee over the victim. What matters is whether that waitress was Maggie Bird or not. Quite right. Your Kudo. There's other features that you recognize about the defendant. I'd ask you add them to your testimony. Sure. Ribbon in her hair and her apron straps were loose. You seem to remember several details about her appearance. But the most crucial detail of all, her face. Gah! As if I wouldn't remember that. Objection! Witness noticed the straps on the accused's apron. It's unlikely to make a mistake about her face. That's right, I can even tell you the color of the ribbon in her hair. It was red. You see, there's nothing wrong with the witness's eyesight. Thought he remembers the waitress well. Is that red or orange? A scarlet color? What should I do? I get the feeling there's something more to this somehow. Mr. Kudo, you seem especially interested in straps. Why is that? What? Ribbon in her hair, the straps in her apron. The fascination. Fascination? Objection! Above all kinds of fetishes, right? We don't need to embarrass the witness. Listen, you young upstarts. I haven't got some sick strap fetish. Any relevance to the witness's unusual love of straps, Mr. Wright? I was just curious as to why he was so fixated on the witness's straps. Or waitress's straps. I said I haven't got a strap fetish. How many times do I gotta repeat myself? I said stop king shaming? Yeah. Very well. Continue with your testimony, Mr. Kudo. Make it strapless. Think old CD really saw Maggie do it? Probably had his eye on the waitress the whole time. While he was there. He was there for the cute outfits, right? Not the waitress. Yes. Makes a good point, though. Hey, did I just say something clever? I wonder if the waitress Mr. Kudo saw really was Maggie. We have to figure out, Nick. There was that one girl with the bandage that, shut up and disappeared. Too far. Objection! Oh, my name is Kudo. Objection! Oh. Identifying features you described. Oh yeah, that's... are all things you would see from the back. So what? Possible that you never saw the waitress from the front at all? Objection! Huh. Got you there, Gramps. People normally talk about facial features when they're asked to describe someone. This witness's testimony, nothing but straps and ribbons. This is harassment. I tell you I'm not obsessed with straps or ribbons. I'm just telling you what I saw. Mr. Kudo, the court requests that you add details about any identifying features. Features you observed from the front, that is, to your testimony. Sure. Man's testimony is getting longer and longer. I can't find a hole in it soon, I'll get even longer. Oh. It'll get even longer, I bet. Phoenix will not get longer. I hope. Anything that caught my interest about her when I saw her from the front. You didn't find anything to be distinct, but you did clearly see witness's face, yes? No question about it. I didn't come this far to back down now. Mr. Kudo never backs down. Not the answer I was looking for. Okay. This turned into a matter of pride for old CD now, I guess. You really did see Maggie's face or not? I thought we need some concrete proof of this. Proof that the old guy didn't see a waitress clearly from the front. Old CD. I often like the annoying joke witnesses, but I really hate this guy for some reason. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of annoying, but I don't have that big of a problem with it. You got big beef with Kudo. Is it his perverted nature? Or his aggression towards pigeons? Mr. Kudo, I'd like you to please take a look at this. Gah! That filthy thing would suit filth like you just perfectly. Actually, it reminds me of what my grandson looks like, just after he's done eating. Have you ever seen this before? Of course I haven't. You think I'd forget something as dirty as that, Well, you half-witted clot. What? What is it? Ever since I said you half-witted clot, there's been an eerie silence in here. Mr. Kudo, this apron. The apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning. As you just said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means, if you had really seen this apron before, Er. Yes, you know what I'm getting at. You couldn't have possibly seen the waitress from the front. Oops. Witness. You can't just say oops. You can't just oops your way out of this. Ha. Well, well. Looks like we finally have a genuine trial on our hands. Listen, Trite. Here are the facts. The day of the incident, there was only one waitress in the restaurant. That being the defendant, Miss Maggie Bird? Exactly. And that one waitress put the poison into the coffee cup. This old guy was watching. You understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Kuda. The fate of the defendant may rest on what you say you remember seeing. Tell the court exactly what you saw, Gramps. You rely on me, Captain. My dog is in perfect working order. I can't remember a single occasion when I forgot what burger a customer wanted. Can't remember. Talking like he messed up so many times he's blocking it out. Remember the solution to this murder is crazy? Is it like Danganronpa crazy or just stupid? I guess that can be does not have to be exclusive, huh? Very well. Let's test just how good your memory and attention to detail is, Mr. Kuda. Tell us what you remember about the victim. He was another one of those pesky young types, wearing a broken pair of spectacles. He had a newspaper in his right hand, and the noisy brat kept rustling his pages. The young man was listening to the wireless. I remember that well. And the servant girl in question brought over the Javashino. Little Fidget picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip. Pretty cool, it's just one of the more elaborate murders. Rube Goldberg-ass murder. The testimony we've just heard was to test how credible the witness's memory is. It seems to me that he remembers the victim in a great deal of detail. Oh yes, I hate those you-know-what types who are so vague about everything. How are we gonna handle this, Nick? I need to do one thing. Just need to prove that the old man's memory is shot. Trip him up, you mean? Isn't that kind of cruel? Suppose. It's what I do best. Does kind of feel like a Danganronpa case. My specialty. What I do best. Spectacles? Our glasses to you. One of the lenses was green, but the other one was broken. Newfangled rubbish. That's why I remember him so well. He did have some kind of lens over his left eye. I've called it a pair of glasses. He seems to have been wearing some rather modern-looking shades. Perhaps I should just take to wearing some and rival Mr. Godot, Sharp appeared. Ah, better come up with something sharp and quick. So I'll wait and see if I should challenge him about the spectacles. Are you gonna stream Danganronpa 4? What are you talking about? No such thing. You mean, Raincoat or whatever. Maybe. That's not Danganronpa. It's just, in the same style. Danganronpa series is done. Ah, 4 through 52. Funny. God. So many Danganronpa stuff. Yeah. Well, this is kind of like Danganronpa, but Capcom Danganronpa. Instead of Spike Chunsoft. Newspaper was a sports paper, was it? A young hooligan. I nearly asked him. Can you even read without fidgeting? This is the cooler Danganronpa? Okay, well, I wouldn't say that. I'd say Danganronpa is cooler than this one. It's more like chic. But this one's the more goofy Danganronpa. It's definitely more grounded too. Danganronpa is like if you took Ace Attorney and fused it with like Saw. Original trilogy look ugly. I mean, Danganronpa is just more flashy. Like I don't know if the pixels would change that or not. It's just all around just in your face, everything. Hold on. Keeps. hanging out. Doing that. Europe has more minigames. Yeah, it's more interactive. You may know who the murderer is, but can you spell his name? Don't act like Danganronpa. Don't like the Ace Attorney would make you do some stuff like that. How was I supposed to be able to read the back page with all that rustling going on? I need to find out if Guts and Braun retain his championship title. This is newspaper, not yours. If you wanted to know so bad, why didn't you buy your own? Ow, ow. Guts and Braun got beaten yesterday, by the way. Anyway. Wireless. The wireless? The decadent young rascal. My day was one or the other. Read the paper or listen to the wireless. Oh boy. I'm using an earpiece. It's selfish, that's what it is. I was straining my ears, but I couldn't catch any of it. He really is like Wendy Oldbag as a guy. Instead of going after Edgeworth, he's going after the waitresses. I like Danganronpa a lot. Sorry if it sounds like I don't. I don't know, it's fine. I have to like Danganronpa. Actually, if you say you don't like Danganronpa, you get immediately removed from the stream. That's the rule. Is that desperate to listen to the radio? What do you look at me like that for, hmm? How dare you? Davacino. I mean the waitress who you only saw from behind, right? You're one of those, are you? Never let anything go, isn't that right? Maybe. What does it matter if I saw her from front or behind? My eyes don't lie. Better not push it until I've got some hard evidence. His free hand? Yes. Which hand was that? Weren't you listening before, cloth ears? I said he was rustling the newspaper with his right hand, didn't I? His free hand wasn't his right hand, then which hand was it, you moron? Ha! Perhaps the great Mr. Trey has 3 hands. Yeesh. Only asking, no need to gang up on me and treat me like a freak. Only this cross-examination establishes one thing. This old guy's memory has more holes than a slice of Swiss. So we just need to find a contradiction in his testimony somewhere. Anything will do, in the smallest detail. Just need one mistake and he's ours. Paper in right hand. Missing page. Wireless. I think it's the hand? Danganronpa has a lot of stupid stuff, but I forgive it because the character designs are great and it's a franchise that's like bursting with creativity. Yeah, it's definitely... I think that's like part of the charm though, it's like it's just nonsensical. Constantly. Like that kind of like crazy, they have a word for it. Psychopop or whatever. kind of its thing. I don't know the answer to this one either. I remember something stupid. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, it's gonna be real. Like, it's gonna be a real stretch. I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with what hand he was holding it in. But like the proof for that, I'm not quite sure yet. I kind of want to say it's like the doodle has something to do with it. Like maybe he had to have like a pen or something in one hand. Glen Elga. Description for the coffee cup. Just coffee contained past inside covered in fingerprints and Maggie's coming to victim and Maggie's fingerprints. Oh. Nothing new. Photo shows him falling over. Representing it? But why? At that statement? Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Is it the location of the sip, the thing? It's on... He'd have to be holding it in his right hand? If it's gonna be like that. Yeah, okay. It's gotta be it. Sakuda, do you remember what you were told at the start of this testimony? This was a way of testing the credibility of your memory. I know. There's nothing wrong with my memory, I tell you. Nothing. If I got anything wrong, I'll eat these seeds and sing the pigeon song. Here to tell us where this is going, Trike. According to Mr. Kudo, the victim is holding the paper in his right hand, drinking coffee with his free hand, which make that his left. Gah! What is this? Kindergarten? I would like the court to please take a look at this. It's the cup the victim used, correct? Yes, and on the rim, you'll notice the mark left by the victim's lips. Yes, there's a stain left by the coffee. If you consider where the stain is, you'll clearly see the victim was holding the cup in his right hand. But how? Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance. You said you eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song. Gah! It's the pigeon song. Mr. Kudo, right? This is simply not acceptable. I think the witness had better go back. Wait! If you think I'm gonna stand here and listen to you tell me I'm mad, you're wrong. I don't care about the dirty coffee cup. I know what I saw. You still insist on your testimony. That young brat was holding the cup in his left hand. Oh yes, no question. I'm a good law-abiding citizen, I am. That dead young hot... It's that dead young hotbot and you spiky-haired yahoo who are at fault. Who, me? Thank you, old man. We've heard quite enough from you already. Don't call me old man, old man. Been around for 68 years I have. You can't ignore me. Listen to what I've got to say. I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but... Sure, why not hear a little more? Mr. Godot? This is my 16th cup of coffee. This is your final stand. Thank you, Captain. You can rely on Victor. God. Okay. The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. He kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup, too. And he used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand. He noted that the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye. It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor often used by programmers. Monitor? You mean like a television screen? Inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. Called HMD, a common tool in the victim's line of work. HD, TV, DVD, CD, all these newfangled letters drive me mad, but they don't matter. I know what I saw and I'm telling the truth. It's true. I seem to be lying. Those are the facts, in good old black and white. Side piece is something similar. Showing him data. Showing him coffee blends. So the victim was wearing an HMD. HD, TV, CD, DVD, what does it matter? It's none of them actually, but anyway. And you're sure that he was wearing the earpiece on the same side? No question. I can only see that side of his head from where I was sitting. Yeah, that's pretty obvious if you look at the floor plans. The opposite table, you only have a view of the side of the victim's head. Seems you kept an eye on Mr. Glenelg. He's getting on my nerves, rustling that newspaper and fiddling with his earpiece all the time. And he went on and made all that fuss dying from the one super Java Cheeto. I wanted to say to him, calm down, you young brat. Just looking at him made me suddenly speed up my seed eating. I could have choked. I think the victim was a walking ball of nervous energy. The earpiece you mentioned. Which hand did the victim touch it with? One of those people, aren't you? You're the type that uses your left hand to get things out of your right pocket. Or fastens your left cuff with your right hand. When the tour guide says, on your right side, you'll see the famous blah blah. You're the only one who deliberately looks left. Well, aren't you? No, I didn't mean... Obviously, he used the hand on the same side of his body that the earpiece was in. Ow. 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 So if he had the HMD on his left side, then it was his left hand, I guess. You seem very sure of yourself, Mr. Kudo. It's because I know what I saw, no matter what tricks you try to play on me. So you really did see the guy picking the cup up with his left hand. It's a dead end. Well, Nick, what do you think? The guy's telling the truth. Even so, things not quite right. Chuck evidence at him until he breaks. If he's not lying, there wouldn't be any contradiction in his testimony, right? Oh, his left eardrum was ruptured. See, I wouldn't have seen that if I hadn't checked this. Whoops. That's crazy. Not sure what the relevance of this is, but... Mr. Kudo, there's something very strange about your observations of the victim. What? Say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the HMD. No question. You can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, without a doubt. I could only see the side of his head from where I was sitting. I don't think so. What did you say? You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo. The victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured. Traces of medicine for his condition were found in his ear canal. That's right. It's possible the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear, because he couldn't even hear in that ear. Is that true, Captain? It is. Pigeon. Pretty pigeon. Order! 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 This witness's testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the waitress from behind. He claims the victim was wearing an earpiece when we know his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Godot? A single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup. This old man, it's my drop of milk. Captain, are you calling me a drip? This is the victim's coffee cup in which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows that the victim picked it up with his right hand. I'll never back down. I know I'm right. Lad drank his Javachino with his left hand. Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly, the victim used both hands. He took the sip with the cup held in his right hand and then switched it to his left. That's what the old man saw. I would hate the Cafe Misto, yeah. What is this? Possible. Witnesses already testified on numerous occasions. The victim died immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee. Which hand the victim used to pick up his cup is irrelevant, Your Honor. The facts still stand. With one hand or the other, Mr. Elk drank the poisoned coffee. Like this! Sadly, Mr. Godot, that doesn't wash. The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness's memory is credible. The results are clear. The testimony given by this witness is useless. I like how his face thing bends and he spits it. It's like a moving face. The sprite has like the mask like curve. I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings. I'm satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court. To be frank, his testimony is a farce. You have to be so frank. Take that, you pompous old fogey. I'm sorry, Mr. Cruz. You can't reach me from there. I'm ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further. That is all for now. This court is adjourned. God. No. Wait! We stop now. Where does that leave me? Leave you, Mr. Kudo. It's that blue-suited young upstart over there. I'm just a bumbling old man who can't even dot his T's or cross his I's now. Is your bad memory my fault? I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I could do. I've kept my mouth shut until now. There's something else the court should know. What? There's more? Perfectly honest, it might not be anything. But I want another chance. I want another crack at you, young shark. Me? You like I'm so sorry, evil Shogun. Well, everyone, what do you say at one final showdown? A final chapter in this eccentric old man's scrapbook. Sorry, Gramps. Already had my 17th cup of coffee. What have you got to lose, Captain? I'll give you all the Javachino you want if you come to my house after the trial. I may be 68 years old, but Victor Kudo is still a man. Enough, witness. It would be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony. You bet. Much, much quicker. Can't believe this is happening. You better get ready, youngster. I get that picture. Just quit throwing those seeds at me, would you? Gotta be using some sort of infinite ammo code with that box of seeds. I think I'm talking about the earpiece. The eyepiece is foreshadowing a little. So much foreshadowing. First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure of it myself. The young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Javachino. While the clumsy idiot upset the vase, he knocked it right over. Broke, and the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turn things upside down, hmm? Is that all? Yep, that's all. I remember it perfectly. You're doubting me again? Doubting a poor defenseless old man? No, we are not doubting you, Udo. The feeling there's a question hanging on everyone's lips, Nick. Yeah, so what, probably. All I can think of. I have to cross-examine this guy. You're a bird brain, that's why that's all you could think of. You heard me. The good thing about this game is how every case kind of ties together, and then they actually thread an extra plot here through it all. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because it seems like this is connected to the last case. I mean, I can basically tell Godot has something to do with the first one. Bunch of unrelated cases. Yeah, it's probably better that way. That's one thing that's cool about Danganronpa. It's also like a flowing. I mean, the cases are central to the narrative. Like, there is a whole thing going. Case drops main plot info. Yeah, it kind of just seems like a collection of stories that like kind of all tie in together at the end. Not like completely, but like they'll have little themes that kind of coalesce at the end. Very well. Mr. Wright, your final cross-examination, please. Final showdown. This guy is pretty annoying, but I don't know. He's kind of hidden to me. Something about Wendy Oldbag just ticks me off. I think because she's so like, she's much more like pretentious with it. She's kind of cranky. She's just annoying. What about poisoning? Oh yeah, poisoning. First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. Correct. Go home. Court generally prefers if the witnesses are sure of themselves, Mr. Kudo. Noisy brat. I'm warning you, I'm more savage than a macho man right now. You won't beat me with this testimony. This is the final battle. Ow, ow. He's chucking those seeds harder than ever. Be careful. Come on, Nick. Nail him. Court has already heard that testimony, Mr. Kudo. I know that. I was just setting the mood. How else am I supposed to build up the suspense, hmm? Suspense? Yes, now what do you think? Should I work the audience a bit more? Oh, no. Please continue, Mr. Kudo, as quickly as possible. Alright, now where was I? Ah, yes, the young boy slumped over the table. And... vase, you say? Yes. There are vases on all the tables in that place. There are accidents waiting to happen. Practically begging to be knocked over. Oh, he's right about there being vases. I don't remember seeing them, too. There's a vase on the table when I ate lunch there. Saw the moment when the victim actually knocked over the vase? Well, it's hard to say. It's a bit unclear. Really define. Okay, I get it. I heard it break. The sight of it is burned into my memories clear as a day. Soaked in water, you mean? Yes, splashed me on the knee as well. You said you were sitting at a table across the room from the victim, correct? Yet the water still managed to splash onto you? It was cold. I clearly remember it splashing me. Did I really make it all the way across the other side of the room? Well, how about that? Turn things upside down, hmm? You mean the vase on the victim's table falling upside down and breaking? Vase turned upside down, and my testimony is turning this case upside down. It's a joke. I just want everyone to hear it. What do you think, Captain? I'm impressed by your ability to waste time. I wasn't raising any objections for a while now. You young show-off. With that scrap of information, I'm throwing down the gauntlet. If I lose this one, I'll take it like a man and admit defeat. Really giving you the evil eye, Maya. It's you he's looking at, Nick, not me. Like he's saying, I triple dog dare you to find a contradiction, youngin'. Just have to rise to the challenge, then. I fucking just don't give a fuck about winning. Yeah, he's just kind of here for the ride. And the coffee, I guess. She makes himself, so not even... Phoenix's hater, yeah. Well, he sucks at it, because he's stupid, and I'm always smart, and I win all the time forever, so... Take that. G'duh. Stupid g'duh. Let's see here. Okay, well... I'm looking at this fucking picture, and I clearly see... Shakudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene. So what? Look carefully at the table. Face is there. Intact. Huh? Lost your tongue, Granddad? I'm no granddad of yours, Hopscotch! Ow! Ow! Enough! I think there's gonna be some relevance to this, actually, but it's... Like, it's the coffee that soaked the table and apparently cold, maybe? I think that has some relevance to something later, but right now it's just kind of to dog on this old stupid. Which I'm fine with. If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, the cleaners will be here all night. Ah! What is it now? I just remembered something. Yes, go on. Broken vase. It was on my table. What? Ah, well, you see, it startled me when that young lad collapsed. So I stood up. That must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean. The vase on your table? Yes, it was on my table. That's how my groin came to be completely soaked. Entertained. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today. I'd like to ask a question now. Have I been any use at all? Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo. Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I've got more to say. Oh yes, I remember something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom. Wait! Listen to me! He's the lonely old man who wants attention. Well, we seem to have been considerably sidetracked. I'm still not in a position to deliver a verdict. Ben has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are 2 disparities in the testimony we've heard thus far. So empathetic towards Kudo? Well, I feel like I see him all the time, you know? That kind of guy. And he's just so stupid. Like he makes it easy for me. At least because, like, with Old Bag, yeah. Like me. Yeah, but at least with Old Bag, Or at least with him, he just kind of stumbles over stuff constantly. Like, she always has like something to say about everything. He just keeps asking to add new things onto it. I hate Old too, but I think it's really funny to keep bringing her back. Yeah, it's annoying. Like, I can tell this guy's probably not gonna come back, but she's just that much more annoying than him, and somehow keeps showing up again. She's so uppity. She's in more games than Apollo? That's actually crazy. Additionally, there are 2 disparities in the testimony we have heard thus far. Mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank from with his left hand. And the earpiece, inserted into his left ear, out of which he couldn't hear. Wow, Nick, you did it. I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts. Yes, Your Honor. Hiya! There is one more thing before I call today's session to an end. One more thing, Your Honor? Witness we just heard from. He's most insistent that his testimony should be of use. So he summarized it accordingly into this statement. Okay. We each have a copy of it if you wish. Whatever. Prosecution doesn't need props like that. I was really mad, huh? Yeah, I would be too. Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies. My own, yours, and Mr. Godot's. Yes, Your Honor. Hey, Grant, no! Oh, the feeder just opened. And I just heard like a thud. I'm like, that's weird. I didn't hear the feeder open, but I heard a thud. I heard the food bowl shaking as if there were 2 cats trying to eat from it. Hey, Grant, no! Hey, no! Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here. Come here, Jackina. You're gonna sit with me. You're gonna sit with me, because you're a thief. You're a little food thief. Hmm? Yeah, you are. Hmm? Ingrat. Yeah. Yeah, he's a little thief. He's a little thief, but he comes over here. He knows he's not supposed to be doing that. Comes over here because I yell at him. Just sit in my lap. And eating. 6 minutes. Incident occurred. I broke the vase in my seat. I'm sorry. See, that makes me feel a little bad, right? Like, sorry? This isn't a piece of testimony, more like a 5-year-old's apology. What are you supposed to do with 3 copies? That is all. This court is adjourned. See yourself in him? Okay, no, that's not the case. You don't need to see yourself in someone to be pathetic about them. Just, I don't know. Oldbag never apologized for anything. All she did was get in my way in the most annoying way possible. Make my life harder. He didn't really do that. All he did was add more things to consider. I'm pretty sure, like 100% sure that's what he just gave is gonna be at the next trial. There's like some significance to it. Like it's just useless. Useless, gets in my way, and is an obstacle. Continue. Oh my god, that thing, to be continued. Yeah, to be continued. Hmm? Yeah. Recipe for turnip. Gotta flip your thinking with him. Yes, I don't know. Gotta flip your thinking with Grat. He's a baby. Still baby? You're still a baby? Like, what if his memory isn't actually bad? That's what I was thinking. It was like when he was saying, the more he was certain about the cup stuff, the more I was like, I wonder if there's gonna be like some truth to that. Figure out later. It's just can't really explain it that. Hey, don't scratch me. No, no, bad, bad, Gray. Find out next stream. True. On the next episode, Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. During Grat. Hmm? Yeah, you're so evil. You're so evil, Jorginho. You're so evil. Hmm? So evil. You have so much food. You're so fat. Yeah. Okay, I gotta go sleep now. Good night. Okay. Yeah. Night. A good place to end it though. Yeah. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Did thanks for the raid as well. Out with them. Hope they enjoyed whatever they saw. Hi, Grat. You're in crazy mode. You're in crazy mode. Hmm? They dunk you in the crazy water. Water for crazy mode, cat. Yeah. But yeah, next stream on Saturday. Stream 8 that was gifted to. Yeah. Hope everyone has a nice rest of your Thursday night / Friday morning. I'll see you next time. We needed to. No! Bad Grat. I think the food bowl's empty now. Just getting angry because I'm holding. Alright. Bye everyone.